line ready for their next drive.
Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line.
Hey, what's up? Crazy, crazy.
From the shotgun, it's May. That's complete to Justin Jefferson.
And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45.
A gain of 21 yards. Results in a first down.
First down, here's a run with Peterson. Yeah, he did not want to go down there as he carries tacklers for a solid gain of 9.
10 yards on the pickup. It's
second down, Peterson again. And he's able to motor his way down to the 16-yard line. That one good for a first down pickup of 18 yards.
That's a nice run right there, able to get to the outside. And so many times defenses say, okay, we got you hemmed in. But if you're running the football, at least you know where everyone is coming from. You don't have to worry about the backside at all. That allows you to run with a little bit more confidence as you traverse down the field.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10.
Hey, what's up?
And they're not going to get this one off in time. It'll be a delay. Following the penalty, it's Peterson. And he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. 55 yards rushing for him now, and he's carried the ball just 5 times. Now San Francisco going to call their second timeout as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal.
Peterson diving for the end zone, and he is in. Touchdown. So he had the nice run to get him down there, was stopped just short of the goal line, but they go right back to him, CD, and he delivers to finish the drive off.
A little extra determination there, don't you think, partner? You notice he didn't tap on his helmet and say, get me out after the run down to the end zone. He said, I almost got in. I'm going to get in on my own. I'm staying in. And he carries it across the goal line.
The offense going to stay on the field as they will line up and go for 2.
the offense will line up for a 2-point conversion.
They'll let Peterson try and run it in. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line.
49ers 14.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Sanders shaking and baking.
And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive.
Let's go now.
With his slim deficit closing in on the end of the first half, we'll see if they can move this at least into field goal range and try to get 3 out of this drive.
And he's not going to go anywhere as they get him down behind the line of scrimmage. They went with the run-pass option, and I don't know if the option really mattered there because the defense was ready.
So many times you put the defense at a disadvantage because you have those multiple options, but when they read their keys and play it correctly, sometimes the result goes in their favor.
Well, he cannot get away. Down goes Vic. Now a second timeout called for by the defense as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1.
Okay, break.
Here is 3rd and quite a ways.
Ready? Ready, ready?
Not wanting to risk another sack, they'll play it safe with a run.
They get 13, but it's not nearly enough. And it'll be 4th down. Now the defense will burn their 3rd and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward.
Go! Hawk 70, Hawk 70. 60 Bobcats, 60 Bobcats. Ready?
Now Vick on 4th down. Oh, going for Sanders downfield. And this is going to be intercepted. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive.
And only 6 seconds on the clock, so time likely for just one play.
And this one is incomplete. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. The 49ers going to have the football and trailing on the scoreboard as we get back underway on EA Sports.
And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line of the end zone, so this ball will come out to the 30 now. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. Well, Charles, in that first half, we saw a fair amount of offense on both sides of the football, and now the team trailing here will start with it in the 3rd quarter.
And we both know this coach pretty darn well, don't we? Because his game planning is always on point. And now that he's getting the ball to start the second half, how about all the offense that you already referenced in the first half? He'll put that all together and come out with something really strong, I believe, to get things going here in the 3rd quarter.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
18 top, 19 top, 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler.
Working out of the gun, Michael Vick. That's taken in by Golden. And they'll wind up getting this to the 37. Gain of 9.
Nothing fancy on 1st down, but a very consistent type of a play. Hit that slant. A lot of people call it an extension of the running game, and it can be if that pass is completed, because you hit a guy on the run like that, he often can go for big yardage.
Sets him up nicely for 2nd down, staying ahead of schedule.
Go.
Throwing, Vick. Pressure comes, and down he goes. They'll wind up losing 10 on the sack, and it'll lead to a 3rd and long.
Backed up here, tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the first.
On 3rd down, Johnson. And he'll get this to the 40, but that's still going to be a few yards short of the 1st down. A good pickup there, 7 yards, but it brings up 4th down.
Let's go now. Top Dragon 60.
To throw, Vick. Looking for Sanders, and it's intercepted. And a great return as he gets this all the way down close to the 30-yard line.
Result of the play is a turnover on downs.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Now contact up front as penalty markers come in. Who is this against?
And that'll be a free 5 yards for the offense.
Just like a tennis match, that's just an unforced error. Stay alert, don't jump early, and give them free yardage.
Hey, what's up?
The give to Peterson out of the gun. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line.
72 yards for him on the ground now. He has been a tough man to bring down all night.
That run is what defenses don't like about dealing with Adrian Peterson. His ability to drop a shoulder and run through contact.
And he's amazing at keeping those strong legs going, isn't he?
For him, no run is ever truly over. I mean, he's actually not even convinced that when they blow the whistle, he's actually down. That's how he finishes runs in a big way.
They'll run with Peterson. And he pushes forward from maybe 3 down to the 6-yard line. So that run gets him about halfway home.
Yeah, it's now 2nd and goal. The end zone beckons. It looms. They can do whatever they want. Full playbook. Run it again, or they can go play action and try and put it in that way.
They run again with Peterson. And he will fight his way into the end zone. And that interception key as it leads to the touchdown.
Well, this offensive line has really stepped up to the challenge here because those Mastodons, they've been sensational clearing holes all game long. And this is great work down here near the goal line to give their back the space he needs to work his way into the end zone.
Now the offense will stay out there. They're going to line up and try for 2.
May going to try and throw for it.
And they don't get it. They tried for the 2-point conversion there, but unsuccessful.
Visitors 26, 49ers 14.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily to look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers.
49-yard line.
Now on the heels of that run by Johnson, here's another 1st and 10.
Let's go, let's go.
From the shotgun, it's Vick.
Over the middle, he's got Golden.
Past the 20. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco.
Matthew Golden.
49 yards.
And the Niners are able to get a score back in the final stages of this 3rd quarter.
Extra point attempt here still to come. And this is back to a 5-point game.
Makes the score. Visitors 26, 49ers 21.
The 49ers ready to kick it away, and here we go.
They'll take over. 1st down and 10. At their own 35-yard line.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. Still enjoying the lead here in the third quarter despite their defense giving up that last touchdown. Now they'll see if they can get the equalizer here on this drive.
Here's Peterson as they begin on the ground. And he'll be taken down after a minimal pickup, and that will take us to the end of quarter number 3. 3 quarters have come and gone. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports.
Here's 2nd and 7. Now he'll try to run with this.
And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. That 2nd down play nets a -4.
And not a lot of success to be found there.
Oh, you got that right, partner, because if you're trying to make guys miss about 10 yards or so downfield, that's a pretty good play. But if you've got to do it in your own backfield, I consider that a problem. That doesn't work too well.
On a delay of game there, they could not get the playoff in time.
Frustrating for the head coach, frustrating for the offense. Sometimes you have to get the play call in a little bit quicker.
After the delay, they're backed up even further for 3rd and long. They run the counter now. It's Peterson.
And he'll go down to the ground at the 39, and obviously that's well short of the first.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
Running for it. Here's Peterson. Shreds him with a stiff arm. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out.
We've got a one-score game with inside of 2 minutes remaining. 5 points of contact necessary at this stage as they'll run on 1st down.
And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line.
Well, that was one of the few times they've been able to contain him thus far. He's over 100 yards for the game, but he lost a bit off his total on that carry.
They'll try to middle with Peterson.
I like the call there because that was one to take time off the clock and get them closer to getting out of here with a W. In the mind of the play caller, all you want to hear is tick, tick, tick.
Now play number 7 of the drive as they're looking at a 3rd and 10.
Here's May. That is intercepted. And the Niners are going to have the short field here as they'll take over right at the 50.
So, my goodness, I would have thought this possible not too long ago, but that turnover there means we have a game again.
Yeah, it's been a completely different team here in the 2nd half. I just wonder on the other side of the field where the starters telling the backups, get ready, you're going to get some playing time. And now guess what? Hope they didn't cut the tape off of their wrists and ankles. They've got to go back out there and play.
Now Michael Vick. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Sanders. He takes it across for the touchdown, and they've taken the lead late in the final minute of the 4th.
Wow.
Charles, what a big drive late in the fourth quarter to take this lead.
And normally you're really excited if your offense has the ball late in the game. But I think this crew is really excited to have their defense go back out there because they haven't surrendered a point in the fourth quarter yet. They've helped make this comeback possible with their defensive play. Now they get a chance to finish this game off.
It's complete, and he'll get into the end zone. So now a field goal would only tie as they've upped their lead to 3. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 35-yard line.
This is 1st and 10.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Gosh, given the time in the short game, would he have been better off just dropping that?
Yeah, when you look at the clock, you think so. But it's hard to get a receiver to drop a football. They're trained to catch everything.
He'll look to throw. And his throw's going to be incomplete. There have been quite a few plays they might look back on and say, we really have hurt ourselves, and that was another example.
And this is late-game execution. Everything on the line, so it all has to come together properly. The throw's made. Where's the catch? Got to catch in that spot.
Chris Johnson in a foot race, and they will not catch him. And he goes diving to get as much as he can following a big gain. A nice little cherry on top there at the end.
Oh, what a play. You got to use one of those timeouts.
Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense, as the clock will stop with an even 20 seconds left to go.
Here we go. 1st and goal.
Now a first carry for their fullback. And he'll get him a bit closer as he's down to the 2-yard line. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. That'll leave them with just one remaining in this fourth quarter of play. Second and goal, and they will try again from the 2-yard line. Now flags, and we're going to get a delay of game. That flag, that'll push him back 5.
Here now, 2nd and goal.
And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. And now here comes their final timeout as they take it with 8 ticks remaining. A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play. 3rd and goal.
Crazy. What's up? 5. Crazy. You're on the ball.
They'll look to throw.
May looking to run. A throw on the run, but that's going to be incomplete.
Maybe some temptation here to try to go for the win, but I think you got to kick the field goal.
I agree totally. When you look at the time left on the clock, that's not a spot where you take the gamble. Go ahead and kick the field goal here and take it from there.
I tell you, the life of a kicker. He has not been called on the entire game. He's over there by the net, but they send him out here in the fourth quarter and say, hey, go tie the game, will you? And guess what? He comes through.
I just don't know how they do it. I really don't. These cats are a different breed from you and me. That's a pressure kick, but that one was never in doubt.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
Here's 1st and 10.
Ready.
A first down carry here for Johnson. And some space here. Final whistle blows, and we need some extra time here to decide who will be the victor.
60 minutes, just not enough some days to decide who's going to win the game.
Well, 4 quarters couldn't decide things, so it's on to overtime here as the kick is away.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. Their drive last time, it stalled out. They were forced to take the short field goal.
And the key phrase, you nailed it, forced to, because you know coaches look at these short field goals as a last resort, right? To them, that's not how drives are supposed to end. You're supposed to put 6 on the board. That's a consolation prize, like going to the county fair. You don't get the big stuffed animal on that one, do you?
No, you don't go top shelf. That's bottom shelf material.
2nd down, Peterson again.
Escapes the defender.
Still on his feet. Inside the 10. And this is a touchdown. Now, it's not over yet, but they draw first blood here in this overtime.
Bottom line, when you play a runner with these talents, you've got to be able to wrap up and get him on the ground. Or the first person who gets there, hold him up long enough for the next wave to get there and get him down. Otherwise, he will continue downfield and find pay dirt.
They'll let Peterson try and run it in. And this time he'll be stopped short of the goal line. He might have been out of gas after the long run. In any event, the try for 2 fails. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway.
Ready. 60 by 6.
They begin the drive with Johnson. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
Panther 11. 18 Rattler. 18.
Time to see what Vic can do in the OT. Throw right side, caught by T.O.
Heck of a play there to get to him quickly and get him down for a loss.
I think they did a really nice job getting ready for this game, scouting, watching film, and understanding defensively what the play design was.
Now, right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains.
From the gun, Vic.
Into the hands of Sanders.
And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, 49ers.
So that one, his 4th touchdown catch of the game, one behind the all-time record of 5.
Now the 49ers electing to leave the offense out there and go for 2. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. They'll be left with just 1 remaining here at OT. A try here for the extra point. And with that, his guys take the lead here by a point.
Well, partner, you and I were excited for this one today and certainly had its moments. Some good execution at times by